Welcome, welcome, welcome. First and foremost, I would like to thank you guys for being a part of this amazing community together. So that way we could, be committed to exchanging ideas and focuses on execution trade options and other lucrative investments. Our objective is to provide a positive atmosphere with the best structure and user-friendly support. We are committed to helping individuals on their journey in the stock market. If you're new to stock options, well, welcome to the Cassius era. First and foremost, please be sure to read the rules before you're getting your feedback to avoid ban policies and restriction time, as well as looking into the channel's descriptions to understand what the channel conversation consists of. Be on the lookout for our roles that we have within our server. We have admins who are there to enforce rules and make sure our community is engaging positively. Of course, our member of that are part of Rinse and Repeat community, our bots who is there for automation, convenience, and of course our forex trader who is our advanced trader, forex trader who will be guiding us in our future forex investment. So for those who are new to Discord, basically Discord is a chatting app, very similar to Slack. It's used for gaming, but obviously it could be used for multi-purpose. And I feel like for this type of community, Discord is the best place for us to maximize our efficiency and our topic conversation. So let me break it down to you guys. So once you first come into our server, the first thing you would like to do is basically read the about us, which gives you like a underlying um, perspective of what actually Rinse and Repeat it's about. Please feel free to read the disclaimer, basically letting you guys know that Rinse and Repeat is only given advices, and these advices should not be taken solely. And obviously, if you're new to trading, trade responsibly. Even for experienced people, Rinse and Repeat doesn't want to be the cause of any loss, but wants to improve that profit margin that you guys are already used to. You know, um, go to the rules channel. Read the rules, get acquainted with them, so that way you don't have to get banned or get flagged for any kind of breaking of rule. Be on the lookout as well for announcements, where we'll be giving updates of any new um, upgrades that are being done overnight to enhance our community value. So for those who are new to Discord, so Discord has a lot of categories, right? And the categories that we have in Rinse and Repeat are welcome, entrepreneurs newsletter, entrepreneur lobby, stock exchange, forex trading, reselling, financial advisement, tweet news, and support. We will go more in depth into each and every channel and their topic of discussion. So that way, we'll be able to understand the conversation at hand and there won't be no cross platforming of info. We're trying to isolate the information and the topic as best as possible so that way our members could maximize their profits doing so. So let's go into the news entrepreneurs newsletter. So this category is basically for news that will be posted on a daily about the stock market or any kind of news that we'll be able to profit from, and just to keep ourselves up to date on the current events of our investing, of our future investments, of the companies that we're future investing in. So be on the lookout for these news. What I do in a day to day, I'll go to the stock news to start my day to obviously get my brain flowing with some information, so I could start to formalize what kind of trades I would like to do, and like to see where the market is at. If it's a bearish one or a bullish one. So I like to see the news or read the news to basically get a a better understanding of where the market is at today. So be on the lookout as well for the other channels for credit repair news, forex trading news, and resetting news. Um, so the introduction for our entrepreneur lobby. This is the lobby where we will have subgroups for our main categories. So here you can find the Forex chat room, which is still under construction. We're still waiting on our Forex trader to start implementing information within the chat room. So just be on the lookout for this in the future. We also have a resetting chat room where you could place, any items that you're currently selling, or you would like to sell, or if you have any questions about any sneakers releases that has been out, and you're trying to get your hands on something value product that obviously is a shortage in. So as you can see here, for a good example, someone posted it about trading cards, baseball cards. This just seems like it could be a lucrative investment for those people who are into, collecting cards. The collectible memorabilia is something that is definitely a lucrative investment. If it's executed correctly. The bread and butter for this servers is our trade chat room, where visibly you can see where people, our community members, come to this chat room and clearly have a day-to-day conversation of how the market is going, certain ideas for potential play calls, or just just to enlighten one another about what they're doing regarding as their trade strategy. So this is a great place for you to come, ask questions, or just get an outlook of what other people is doing in their investment portfolios. But we also have an off-topic conversation where obviously anything that's not dealing with any investment tools or any games, we could just come in here and chat about that. So let's go into the stock exchange category, and let's look into its subtopics. So for those who come into the server, I highly suggest you guys to see the trade signals alerts on a daily. Why? Because here we are showing play calls that are potentially lucrative for our members. We will place the type of call, type of trade option, where to buy it at, and the expiration date. Not just that, but we also will filter your risk stop, so that way you could not lose money in any kind of predicament. We're definitely trying to maximize profit and not lose it. So we put this here for our members to to execute trade options as best as possible. As well, look at the stock watch list. A stock watch list is a very useful channel, because here, as you can see, these are potential stock signals that you could make plays on, and you could see if it fits for you after you do your research and you do your due diligence on the company, and after you make that predicament, you could start making lucrative opinions off that. We also here will put notable earnings this week. Like this week right now, we're heavily looking on Zoom and Slack, which is just doing amazing. Just for example, let's go into Zoom. Zoom earning calls today, and as you can see, they plummet down. But I think that they're gonna come back up after tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be a good day for them. There's just a lot of after-hour activities happening that makes this look very bearish. But tomorrow is gonna pick up from this line right here all the way up, and I have a good feeling for our members who locked in any trade options or any stock buying with this particular company, that they will do well tomorrow in the morning. So this is a tool that you can use on a daily to get yourself familiar of how you want your day to go, and gives you a better outlook of other potential investments that you could dive into. We also have